Igbo mụrụ nze m ọzọ ekene m unu. Afa m bụ Maazị O.G.B. Amụ nwaafọ Nsukka. Good. Having been explained myself, I think we have to continue with the topic of the day. And I want to welcome you all. I want to say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you, depending on where you're watching us from. Thank you for joining us today. And I think this message is dedicated particularly to the Nigerians, especially the Easterners, the Southeast people, my people. I am a proud Igbo man, and I know for sure we are all proud of who we are. And that's very great. Before I proceed, I want to urge you, I want to beg you to share this video, comment, tell us what you think. I hope you will give us your time listening to us and tell us your opinion. And believe me, we will consider your opinion. Now, the topic for today is the general public was informed that the Senate is proposing a bill to create additional states, which many is saying, oh, it's just a game like usual, but I pray that it will work because honestly, we need it. It's necessary. And the Easterners, we have been fighting from time immemorial that additional states should be added to the East. Currently, we have 5 states, while others have more than 5. So we have been agitating from the beginning that additional states should be created in the East. But it seems like it is going to work now. And among us as the Igbos, we are deliberating where should that state be. Some of our brothers from the Anambra, Imo, and Abia, they proposed Anioma, they proposed Olo state and Anioma state, which in my opinion is good. I'm not saying it's bad, but I have a different idea. My idea is that the state should be Adada state. I believe, and I believe also that many people subscribe to my opinion. Our elders subscribe to my opinion. Adada has been there before Anioma, before Olu State. Our elders sat down in the time past, aka 2010, and they agreed among themselves that Adada is due to be a state. By land mass, Adada is larger than currently Imo State. Adada is almost larger than Anambra State, almost larger than Abia State. Adada is more qualified than every other one. That is not to say that others are not qualified too. They are all qualified, but Adada is the most qualified, not because I am from Nsukka, not because I am from Adada, no. I believe that if you want to tell yourself the truth, you've got to know that yesterday will come before today. And you've got to know that when the elders speak, I think we should listen to them. We should not play politics with everything. And in order to promote peace, in order to promote unity, in order to promote justice, we should abide by the ideas of our elders. Our elders gathered in the past and they had agreement. A lot of opinion was brought up. A lot of people bring their own suggestions. And at the end, Adada won it. Unluckily enough, Jonathan government couldn't do what he planned to do, and he was kicked out of office, and everything was put to rest. But it seems like the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is ready to change things, which is welcome. And I believe if he do it, history will remember him. Even though his government has not been favorable to the population, but if he fight like a lion and achieve what he is planning to do now, Nigerian history will remember him for good. Now, my fellow Igbos, we know who we are. We are peaceful people. We put peace first before every other thing. And it is right time that we speak like men. It is right time that we rise up and say the truth and defend justice, defend unity, and defend prosperity in our region. What we need to do now is not to play politics. Playing politics won't help us, for we know what is right, and we should not allow what happened to us when the Igbos was given the opportunity to choose the Senate president to repeat itself now. We can recall that during that time, everybody wanted to be the Senate president because officially it is the turn of the Easterners, and we know what happened. And I believe that when we look back today, we will condemn all the shenanigans that our leaders did that time, including those that played the game. I believe strongly that they will look back and say, no, we didn't get it right. And at this time, let us stand tall and do what is justice and do what is right. And what should we do? What is right here and what is wrong? Nothing is wrong. Everybody's opinion is good. But the most acceptable opinion and the most popular opinion, minus politics, is the creation of Adada state. And I call on every Igbo men and Igbo women. I call on my fellow Anambrans. I call on my fellow Abias. I call on my fellow Imolites. And I call on my fellow Ebonyi people. And I call also on my fellow Enugu people. It is the right time we stand up for the truth and defend what is right. And I call on all of you to support the idea of creation of Adada state. Adada state stand more unique than every other state. Adada state has one culture. Nsukka, we all know and we all agree that Nsukka is not part of Enugu. Nsukka has everything on their own. They've got to have the university. They have got to have the landmass. They have also got to have the government. If you go to Nsukka, Nsukka is already restructured as a state. That is not to say that others has no structure. That is not to condemn others. But I am calling on you, my brothers. I am calling on you, my sisters, to support what is right, to support unity, to support justice, and to support prosperity in our region. We know who we are. We love peace more than pieces. We love justice more than injustice. And it is right time we prove it, and it is right time we show it to our fellow Nigerians and to the world. Thank you for accepting my opinion, and please, I beg you, spread the message, talk to your fellow brothers and your fellow sisters. Tell them if truly the regime of Bola Tinubu is ready to act, to follow the right step, we must come out in masses to support the creation of Adada state. Thank you.